Now keep in mind, I just walked into the building 30 minutes before the interview. It took me at least 5 minutes to talk to somebody, figure out that it wasn't the right place, and now I got to drive across town and beat Houston, Texas traffic, and it's a 48-minute drive.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
So before this video even starts, even before I even get into the fact that I tried to escape the hood and it didn't work out, we was in a very expensive store. They had Balenciaga, they had Prada, Gucci, whatever other brands motherfuckers be wearing, all the popular people be wearing and shit. And my girl said the statement that, oh, this is what it feels like to be rich. And I got mad because I was like, no, babe, this is not what it feels like to be rich. This is what it feels like to be broke. This feeling that we feeling, we walking around with all this expensive shit and we not even walking up, we see shit that we could possibly like and we don't even walk over there and look because we know we can't. That's what it feels like to be broke. And I was in the hood today, bro, and I looked up and I saw the trap house and I saw a girl come out the door and I remembered, like, it's just so fucked up. You try to do something and then, like, everybody's in jail and shit, and you not supposed to know that when you pull up to somebody's house and you call them and be like, hey bro, come outside, try to chop it up with your homeboy or something, his ass in jail.
Such a lame ass.
Doesn't go. Put a application down for a management position at a very big company, and I am in Mississippi. Normally it takes 8 hours to drive there, but it took us 16 because we got stuck in traffic for 3 hours, 5 hours. It was just a whole fucking thing. Yeah, we drove down there. We booked a hotel room next to what we thought was the place. Turns out it wasn't even the right place. The interview was at 2 o'clock. I fucked up. I thought it was, they told me it was something, I can't say the name because it's YouTube, but they told me it was something LC. We'll just say that. And I typed in on Google and that's what came up. I typed exactly the name of the company in and that place came up. But it turns out they had 3 locations in Houston and I went to the wrong spot. So me going to the wrong spot, you know, I keep in mind, I checked into a hotel the night before. I booked a hotel down the street from where I thought the interview was supposed to be. And then I woke up in the morning, got ready, did all my prep, got all my paperwork together and shit early in the morning, like 8 a.m. and shit. I was up, you know, just getting everything ready, make sure I'm straight. You know, we went and got something to eat, blah, blah, blah. I went to the building, I walked in, I finally walked in 30 minutes before the interview. And I was supposed to see some type of secretary or assistant or some lady. They tell me right at the door, they're like, I ask the first person I see, I'm like, is this blah, blah, blah? They say, yes, but no, this isn't the place where they do that.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out.
Now keep in mind, I had went there prior before this, so I went there a night before, just side note. So I get back in the car and I go on LinkedIn, we'll say, because it wasn't LinkedIn, it was actually Indeed, which is LinkedIn, it's just the app. But I went on LinkedIn and I typed in a different address that they had on LinkedIn, and it was like, you gotta drive 48 minutes. Now keep in mind, I just walked into the building 30 minutes before the interview. It took me at least 5 minutes to talk to somebody, figure out that it wasn't the right place, and now I got to drive across town and beat Houston, Texas traffic, and it's a 48-minute drive. Almost an hour drive. So I go over there. I finally make it to the building. I'm in my suit, I'm looking clean as hell, you know, and I'm gonna show, whatever. I'm looking clean as hell and shit, and I get in there, I go up there to the 6th floor. Anyway, I get in there, I go upstairs, I talk to the assistant, she tells me, oh, you missed the interview. Then I try to start explaining, it's the first, I've been in Houston for 3 days at this point. This is the first black person I've seen so far since I've been there. Cause I've been dealing with big corporations, so I went from one big corporation to the other big corporation. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This is the first black lady I've seen since I've been in there, besides the security. You want to tell me why she was the most mean, spiteful asshole of a person I've ever met? I tried to tell her my situation. This is what she did. She at the desk. She look up, she see me walk in, this is her attitude. I tell her, I'm like, I'm here for the interview. She said, what time was your interview? I said, it was at 2. She look at the time, she look at me. Okay. And then I'm like, okay. And then she didn't give any effort. She wasn't gonna try to reschedule me. She wasn't gonna tell me nothing. She was just like, oh, okay. And then the boss, not even the guy that I was supposed to be interviewing with, the boss of the whole corporation walks out. And he's like, are you such and such? And I'm like, yeah, that's me. And he's like, can you come back Tuesday? Because, you know, obviously I missed the time and shit. But I'm telling him, like, I drove so I booked the wrong hotel, blah, blah, blah.
Don't care, don't care, don't care, still don't care. I don't care, I don't care. What'd you say? I just want to know what you said. What did you say? I don't care.
Drive. I might go back out there, but I'm probably gonna fly out there, so I'm not gonna drive all the fucking way out there. Oh wait, I don't have no money. I'm probably gonna drive out there. Obviously, this YouTube shit not working out. That's why why am I trying to get a job? Why am I trying to get a good job? I'm trying to get a good job so I can, move up in my life. Cause it's YouTube. Look, if you're watching this right now, you just scroll down and look at that subscriber number. I'm gonna tell you how YouTube works. You have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 hours watched on your videos. And I'm not about to do what every YouTuber does and just fucking copy everything else. I'm just gonna take you on this fucking journey that I call life. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking you on my journey of life. I'm not finna sit up and rewash and reuse the shit. I took courses and shit, and I took all type of YouTube courses, and everybody was just saying, just do what everybody else does. Just do what everybody else does. Put your own spin on it. Put your own niche. You gotta have a niche, but you're just doing the shit. I have seen channels that don't just copy other channels, and they succeed too. It just takes longer because it has to catch on. But if I'm not no trendsetter because everybody vlogs. Ain't nothing. I'm trying to. The reason I came outside is because I wanted to do this vlog before the sun went down. Let me lean down a little bit because the sun, like as I'm talking, the sun is like slowly setting and shit. I tried to make it out the hood, bro. Failed. I'm not gonna give up, obviously. You know. I'm finna be like that motivational speaker, Lewis Brown, Mr. Brown. I'm gonna be like him. You can live your dream if you keep fucking trying. You know, it's just like I haven't shown this is my YouTube. If you clicked on here, you in my world. I haven't really shown any like sadness to anybody. Like I've been like people around me. When I told them how it went down, people around me was crying and shit. Like you was so close and you did all this and you spent so much money to do that. I was like, look, you know, I was a solid person in the situation. I still am. Like I'm not emotional. I just wanted to. The reason I'm making this video isn't because I'm like sad about it. It's just a setback. It's a major setback it's a minor setback for a major comeback. Because now I know my worth. Now I know that with my college, with my education and my qualifications, I qualify for those high-paying jobs. That's like an $80,000 a year job. Like that's pretty decent. You know, it's better than working in a factory. But yeah, man, that was attempt number 1. Oh, there will be more. I will let you guys go on this journey with me. Because that's what the YouTube page is about. Me going on a journey and taking you guys with me, man. I'm not giving up on you. Don't give up on me. I'm going to make it out this shit. I promise myself and I promise y'all I'm going to make it out this shit, bro. This ain't going to be my end. I'm not going to live here and die here, bro. That's not me. Real talk. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to, if you made it this far, make sure you like the video. Because if you don't like the video, nobody will ever see it. My boy, like, for real, like seriously, like, if you don't like my shit, nobody will see my shit. Like,